Testing, 1 2 1 2. Alright. Gotta test that out, y'all. You get him humble. My dog humble stepping into the building. What up, what up? You got a mic now. Absolutely, absolutely. Stream your Alright, there we go. Alright, y'all, let's get it, let's go. V Mob, yay bird, what up? There we go, we back. We back. Let's go. What up with it? Y'all know what it is, man. Episode 1 of the Record, the live show, man, with the V Mob. As you step in the building, hit the like button, the share button, and also the subscribe button, man. We making it do what it do, man. Mm-hmm. All right, man. Everybody get them likes up for me. Everybody get the likes up as you fly into the building. Y'all already know what it is, man. Double. We got the double cameras, man. We got the off the record in the corner, man. We got the sport broadcast pumping at the bottom. We got all of our instas on the bottom, man. All of our platforms, I would say. I was thinking of the right thing. All our social handles. You get what I'm saying? Been a while. I see you stepped your game up, man. Keep it up, bro. Got the whole setup. You showing off. G, we learning, baby. We learning, man. We learning. I can hear you, but it sound different when you use a mic. Yeah, we just getting it all together. I was thinking of the right thing. All our social handles. You get what I'm saying? Been a while. I see you stepped your game up, man. Keep it up, bro. Got the whole setup. You showing off. G, we learning, baby. We learning, man. Yeah, that's all. We just learning. We getting our three-piece right. We getting the three-piece right. So we got, man, finesse 2 times, gone to the can, violation, probation. That's how they gonna wham you though, man. You know the system gonna always try to make it hard for the man. System gonna always make it hard for the brothers, man, to get about that struggle, man. We got Shannon Sharp and High Water playing these wicked and wild games that he was playing. That ain't do us no good. So the brothers is down 2 right now, man. We down 2 right now. They got us. Because these guys don't know how to conduct themselves. They don't know how to conduct themselves out here in the market. What up, everyone? My dog G Man just stepped into the building. G, what it do? G Man, what up, my dog? But yeah, man, that guy finesse 2 times, man. Finesse 2 times. Got to give him Mr. Went Out Bad of the Year right there. What happened with 2 time, man? His ass back in jail. He violated. Messing around with Lil King and them. But they say the charges is he had 2 dirty urines. So you know how that go, man. Once your PO got it out for you or your parole officer got it out for you, you go in there with that dirty urine, they'll knock sparks out you for that. That's why it's always good to kind of have that good relationship with your PO. For real, and I thank God, Joe, I always had females. I always had female POs. So, yeah, man, they got him whammed up. They got him in a little pickle right now. He going through what he got to go through, but crazy. Crazy. Then the fact is, you got, let's see if we can pull it up real quick, y'all. Then the fact of you got, hold on, let's see real quick, Mob. Let's see.
Uno is the
until we get this nigga shit behind us, all this federal probation shit, let your mama keep the kids. Just make sure them kids straight. Go see them, go make sure they healthy, make sure they doing good in school, and send them bacon. Whenever you get a chance to be with them, be with them. But the games your mama playing, I can't allow it around me because your mama is using these kids for bacon. Your mama is using these kids for money. Your mama is using
from time to time. Salute, humble. Clem, what it do?
That's why. Like, that's why. But I told her, I said that because I ain't with no police activities. I ain't trying to have the police in and out my business. What the fuck you call it? CPS, the Children Parliament Correctional, or whatever the fuck. I done dealt with
But
them 2 times.
this is the thing right here, right? This is the overall.
I'm not trying to be dealing with.
This is the overall point of that right here, right? Like, you can't, you on here explaining to the world, explaining to us your conclusions or your whatever you going through with Shorty. We just ain't. It's really not just a point that we gonna be able to understand this, man, because you are a grown man and Shorty is 12 years old. So we not even understanding nothing that you laying down at this point. Then, once you seen all these problems arising, why you ain't just shut it down from the beginning? Look, man, you know, this shit started to become a little too much. I'm gonna go ahead and go my own way. I ain't, you know what I mean? Everybody do their thing. I love everybody. Unless you my blood kids, I ain't got time to be playing these games right now. That's how you was supposed to put the 1-2 down in my eyes.
These white folks, so I don't want these. So I tell Suge, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let mom do mine. Listen. So boom, man, this shit crazy. I done went all this time and got all. For it to be somebody that I helped though. I can see it.
That's how I go though.
I can see if I did something, I fuck myself up. For it to be somebody that I helped genuinely, we done packed up and went out and went out and had fun together and ate together, sat at the table and shit together. How you cross a nigga that's done for you? How many times I didn't, and you can't say we don't do for them kids. Like, how many times I didn't.
And sad to say, it's going to always be like that, man. Betrayal would always come from the ones that's closer. Damn, G, I ain't even get to see it, G. You took it back. But betrayal always going to come from the ones that's on the inside, man. That's why it's called betrayal. The ones that you don't see it coming from. A stranger, you might, okay, he might do what he do. He don't owe me no loyalty. But a person that's inside the camp, a person that's in the house, when they do something to you, it's like, damn, you. Having a good heart will get you in trouble. Sometimes, hey, Bird, I just said it. You hit that one right on the nose, man. That's how it's gonna be, man. Us having that good heart, we don't want to see the signs that we need to see in people that make us be like, oh, all right, man, Shorty might not be, he might not be right. They might not be right just as a person. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what it is. Us with the good heart, man, people that got good hearts that love to do for people, that love to see others win, it's always going to be damn near lose-lose for us, man. Because other people going to either try to play on that and we going to have to cut it off, or we going to spot the shit early and just avoid the whole thing. Now we acting different because a motherfucker won't let you use me. I got a good heart. Instead of you capitalizing on the shit, you trying to take advantage of the shit, and I won't let you take advantage of me. So now I'm acting different. No. He a cold rat now. You want to cry? You didn't cry when you ratted on them people. Karma is a mother effer. Woo, woo. Tell him again, G. Tell him my man G man say he a cold rat now. You want to cry. You didn't cry when you ratted on them people. Karma, a bad mother. Shut your mouth. And sad to say, that's how I go, man. Sad to say, every Doug get his day. So now that you done did whatever you did, it's coming back tenfold. If y'all didn't see the story I told today talking to my homeboy, matter of fact, damn, I don't know how I'd be able to. Let's see if I can try to pull it up. How would I pull it up? Media. Hold on, Mob. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if I can find this video real quick. Alright, here we go. Hold on. Can y'all hear this, Mob? Can y'all hear the video? Listen, and you know what's crazy? That definitely is. And listen, that's why me and him always sing eye to eye. Cause I'm like, nigga, you got a brain like I got a brain. Listen to what he say. Y'all hear the video? Listen, and you know what's crazy? That definitely. Macau live from the joint, man. Convo TV. Cause I'm like, nigga, you. So, that was my man over the joint today. That's my little man. That's my little man, yo. That's who I was telling the story about today when I say how karma always come back tenfold, Joe. It always come back tenfold. So imagine you a young dude coming into the system. You going at it with dudes that's older than you. Now fast forward 12 years. He done been locked up for 12 years. Now you 30 some odd years old and you got dudes coming in that's 18 years old that wanna try you. When you was just 11 years ago, that was you. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Or that's a wild dynamic to watch that much time go by and you go from being 18 to 30, being locked up. Now that you 30, you watching somebody come in at 18 that's ready to be locked up for the same amount of time as you. That shit is like, whoa. That's like a reality check. That's when shit hit you like, damn, I've been locked up for 12 years, man. I came in here, I was shorty age. Now I'm the nigga age who I was looking at like, man, get out of my way. That'll play a mental, man. Listen, that shit'll take a toll on you, man. That shit will definitely take a toll on you, bro. So we was chopping it up today for real. Cool and kicking the 1-2. You know how it go, man. But yeah, he on his way back uptown. He on his way back uptown, man. Told him now it's time to do it the right way, do the right thing. You know what I mean? You grown now, man. It's time to come out here, go ahead, get you a job, do your 1-2. Get you a family. You done spent 12 years around nothing but men, man. Come out here, get you a nice pair of soft legs, get you a family started, man, and do this shit the right way, man. Do it the right way. All my guys that been incarcerated, man, walk down them years. When you come back to society, man, just do it the right way. The streets is phony out here, man. This shit is washed up and watered down. All the real niggas is either in the joint or they gone, man. It's a rare few that's still left out here that hold that old law, like that old law, not this new age shit. I'm talking about that old law, motherfuckers that really stood on business, that really stood for the men, that really stood for the hood, stood for the cause. Them niggas is long gone, man. That breed has passed, man. There's only a few of us left that's still out here obeying by them old rules, man. So when y'all return back to these streets, man, stay about the way. Stay about the way and do it the right way. Can I get V's in the chat if y'all agree? Then we got my man Shannon Sharp. Boy, Shannon Sharp. I'm mad that Shannon got all this nonsense going on. I ain't gonna lie. This is my man Marcel Wallace right here. I've been checking out a lot of his content, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely feeling what my man got going on.
What's up, y'all? It's Marcel.
Check him out, what he said about this Stephen A.
Smith went
situation,
on
man.
Big Boy's Neighborhood show. And
V's, let's go. Salute to the guys.
Lawsuit, the reaction.
Check it out, y'all.
Disney, his conversations with Shannon, and his reaction to it all. Now, let me frame all this by saying, look, I know I talk a lot, but I listen more. I'm going to say it again. I talk a lot, but I listen more. I want y'all to listen to these words that are going to be spoken by Stephen A. Smith. It's going to give you a different understanding of what's going on with Shannon, Disney, and us watching Shannon. But more than that, if you're like me, going through school, you had a lot of friends, right? And then in your career, whatever it may be, for me, it's college to the pros.
How y'all feel about how Stephen A is handling this whole Shannon Sharp situation as far as him being not only a co-host to him, but being a friend, like saying him through this rough time, like, man, listen, you supposed to be my homeboy, you done brought me into the fold. Don't turn your back on me now when the goddamn road get bumpy. This is when I need you the most. You get what I'm saying? So you trying to disassociate yourself from me, motherfucker. That ain't gonna help me in the long run.
To broadcasting, that's been my career. A lot of friends. But you know what I had even more than just friends? A lot more associates.
Gotta learn the difference.
You ever go somewhere and that's your boy, that's your dog, that's your partner, and then as soon as you leave there, you ain't talk to him? You're like, what happened to it? That was an associate. There are a lot of professional associates out here masquerading like they friends. Just keep that in mind when we listen to this conversation.
That's a great point right there too, man. You got to be able to know the difference. You got to be able to know who your friends is. A friend is somebody that's going to be there up, down, in the middle, win, lose, or draw. An associate is there when y'all cool when y'all in the presence of each other. Y'all cool when it's beneficial for both sides. So you got to always be able to determine and know the difference between a true friend and an associate, man. Because a lot of guys just got associates out
between Big Boy and Stephen A. Smith. Let it go.
And I got a lot of love for Shannon and getting to know him. I haven't known Shannon all of these years the way that I've known the others. I've met him in passing and stuff like that. And then, we became friends once I went and got him and brought him on board at ESPN. And I'm very proud that I brought him on board because I think he's done an exceptional job for us. His effort was contagious. He never cheated us. He always came.
Make sure too, man, as you tuned in, whether you catch the show live or later on today, man. Make sure you tag in with us on all platforms. As you can see, spread it at the bottom. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, man. Tag in with the mother. Off the record, live show with me.
Clip we're gonna go through. I don't want to keep y'all here forever. I'm trying to keep these videos shorter. Work with me. All right. So here's the thing. As always, balance with Stephen A. Smith, right? He comes off saying, "Look, I don't really know Shannon like that. Didn't before, and now we rocking together, but I ain't know."
Right now, we saying I don't really know him like that. I just know him on a business level. No, we need you to know him on a personal level right now. He's not going through business problems. He's going through real life personal problems. So at this stage, if you're not going to speak highly of the man, you might as well not speak at all. He don't need you to know him good as far as being a work partner. He needs you to know him being good as a human being. This girl is making these accusations on him, saying he's a messed up individual, not that he show up late to work. So, that was kind of him throwing a curveball, I believe. But, y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think.
Like that. Now, some can take that as I did at first, like, "Oh, you trying to distance yourself from the dude? Like, this ain't the time to talk about you don't know me that well. This is the time to say you either know me or you don't say anything." But,
right.
But then he bounced it off and said, "Look, professionally, the dude came in, he was ready to work, blah, blah, blah." But you notice all of the attributes that he gave him that were positive were all work related. And then when he said about him, he was like, "I don't really know him like that."
When I saw the story come out, obviously, I was alarmed like everybody else. It's.
Then another question to me is, what exactly are the allegations? Like, what is the broad saying that he did? I gotta look into that too. When we get off live today, I want to know, like, what exactly are they trying to say that you did? Because I don't think it's nothing physical, right? Like, it ain't like he put his hands somewhere. What was the actual charges? Thanks for saying accusation, because people tend to turn accusation into convictions before a person have that day in court. Real shit though, Bird. And come on, man, you don't want to see no man being convicted of that, especially when you got a bright future, man. You damn near ready to close on $100 million deal, or you being talked about having $100 million deal. This ain't the time to be trying to bring another black man down. Come on, man. And we already know the game. You know what I'm saying? We can already see the angle that's going on. You supposedly trying to fight for whatever you fighting for, but out to break you want $50 million. Come on now. Come on now.
9:58.
How you doing, V? Goddamn, you doing better last time I saw you. Come on, man. We working, baby. We working, fool. What I do?
About the allegations against him. That was very alarming. I didn't know until 2 minutes before show. And so when you dealing with something like that, it takes on a life of its own. And on one hand, you got to be very, very sensitive to him from the standpoint that he is profoundly claiming his innocence. But then in the same breath, you're looking at the stuff his lawyers put out, and you're like, that ain't helping. And then you're looking at what you know about Disney. See, that's where
And another thing with me is, man, I don't like the fact that you would put yourself in a position to go through this. Like, as a black male, you're not supposed to be playing them type games. You're not supposed to be having them type of conversation and leaving that type of trail, especially in messages. Now, with a message, you can kind of flip that any way you want to. It all depends on how that person elaborated and interpreted. So it's like, yo, what up, my dog? Ed, what it do?
So now, Stephen A. Smith has bought himself some room, some latitude. I just created 3 lanes for you to look at this situation, instead of the one you anticipate, which is just going to be like me rocking with my boy, right? Well, yeah, I'm always going to look out for him, as he said first. But then I'm also going to look at what the hell they saying about you. I'm like, dog, love you. And then, even worse, I love you. Oh, man, they ain't going to rock with you. Disney ain't trying to hear all that.
And you know Disney and ESPN ain't going for that.
Because none of these cats
we all know that.
Disney as long as I have. And is as familiar and intimate about the inner workings of Disney and how they think the way that I am. And so I'm now imagining what Disney's going to ultimately do. So although I was hopeful that it ultimately would not lead to him being off the air.
Because it's just starting to look like, it's like, Stephen A., you not really standing on law, whatever. It's like you not really backing this play, saying, listen, I know without a shadow of doubt. And they say when the dude Tony Busby put the allegations on Jay-Z, Stephen A. was like, man, I know Jay-Z personally. He would never do nothing like this. I know him as a human being. Now, when it come down to Shannon, it's like, Shannon might really do some wild shit like this. I hope he didn't. But me knowing him, and we got to give Shannon some of the blame in this too, because he running around to, I want him young, I need me something this age, I want a college job. Like, you just was promoting. You set yourself, whoever is behind all this that's going on, if you ain't do it, they studied everything that you left behind. Everything that led up to this. Oh, I like him young. I don't want nobody old. I want somebody young. All the shit that you were saying on the episodes, they took that into account and they said, you know what? All right, we going to strike right now. and they ended up finding that girl. You spotted her on OnlyFans, however that little connection came, and they said, you know what, we got him. We're going to throw him in the trick bag. We're going to put him in the blender, and they rocked you to sleep, man. That's what I genuinely believe happened.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I knew it wasn't going to go down like that.
Now, this is wild. That right there is blowing up somebody's spot. Let me tell you why. Let me give you a little backstory. Remember when Shannon had everyone thinking that he left Fox on his own, mutually agreed at worst, buy out some of the headlines, never forced out or fired. And then Stephen A. Smith went somewhere on the podcast and said, nah, he was forced out. Remember that spot? Well, now he's going to blow up his spot again because in this situation, he said, I know it ain't going to go down like that. You went from, I imagine what Disney would do to, look, I know it ain't going down like that. Well, Shannon wanted us to think differently, didn't he? He wanted to go focus on his family, focus on handling this lawsuit, right? Even though he's still doing Nightcap and Club Shay Shay, and we all kind of like...
Yeah, though, man. Wicked and wild situation, y'all. Wicked and wild situations. That's all we can really say about it. But, you know what I mean? I just wanted to come in and tap in with y'all, man. As y'all can see, we making the proper upgrades that we need to make, man. Just trying to, get better and better with it. Tomorrow, we back at him again, man. I got an early rise, early work day tomorrow. So I got to get some rest. Go ahead and pump this dinner up, baby. Head off the bed. And listen, man, we back at it tomorrow. If you have not already, go tune into the 2 videos that we dropped today. Fire. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Like, share, comment, smash, and subscribe if you want to support the platform. All the handles is at the bottom, man. AV Mob. Let's get them. Let's get them. Let's go. We out.